What's up, world? We are back again, continuing our journey of defining a high value man and the characteristic traits of said man. Today's word is confidence, and I am so excited about this one. It's been kind of the underlying glue of everything we've seen so far. The word's just been mentioned and mentioned and mentioned. Now we finally get to dive to the bottom of it and figure out what it means. So, confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, or affirm trust. Feeling or belief. That brings up questions to me. What's a feeling and what's a belief? So, what is a feeling? A feeling is an emotional state or reaction. Well, we can't really emotional state this situation, so we're going to have to go with the second definition, which is a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. That seems like that would fit into this situation, right? So, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. Now we got to figure out, what does vague mean? We use the word a lot, at least I know I do. However, do we know what it really means? Vague means of uncertain, indefinite, or unclear character or meaning. So we're dealing with an unclear situation here, and an irrational one. So what does irrational mean? Irrational means not logical or reasonable. Okay, so we have an unclear, illogical, and unreasonable thing happening in the word confidence. Now you see why I say this one kind of goes kind of deep, right? We're unclear on things at the moment. So, logical and reasonable. Those are going to be the next things we need to figure out. What is logical? Logical is according to the rules of logic or formal argument. Well, logic was used in there, so now we got to figure out what logic is. The meaning of logic, it actually has two. Only one of them matters to this. So the first definition is reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. The second one's just going to take too much time to read, and it doesn't matter because it has to do with computers and electronics. That's not going to matter for the characteristic traits of a human. So we're just going to bypass that. But we have the word principle in there. We've defined it once before, but just in case you have not watched all the series, which I recommend you go back and do, we'll define principle again. Principle is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as a foundation for a system of belief or behavior for a chain of reasoning. So it's a fundamental truth. So logic is using reasoning based off of a fundamental truth. Okay. Now we are on to reasonable. That's the second thing in the feelings category, right? Reasonable is having sound judgment, fair and sensible, or as much as is appropriate or fair or moderate. So fair is really the word for this, right? Fair is what reasonable means. So a feeling is something that is not very clear. It's a belief, and we have nothing to back it up. So let's define belief. Belief is an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists, or trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. Well, we're defining confidence right now, so we don't really need to pay attention to that part, but it's an acceptance of a statement that something exists, right? So now back to the main word of confidence, the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, a firm trust. Rely, what does that mean? It means depend on with full trust or confidence. So rely means we know we can depend on this someone with all of our trust. Well, what does trust mean? Trust is a firm belief in the reliability, truth, or strength in someone or something. There's a lot to define in that. I'm not going to go through all that. We've got it in other videos, the word true. So, confidence means, after you break all of that down and put it back together again, where we can understand what all these words mean, confidence means an acceptance that you can depend on someone, including oneself or something, without being able to define why. So what it boils down to is confidence as a trait that is attributed to being a high value man. Confidence is also something very much like the word love, right? It's there. We love things. We love our pets. We love our kids. We love our wife. We love ice cream. We just love things. But do we really know why? No, we really don't. And same thing with confidence. When someone has it, we know it's there, but we don't know why. But I can figure out how to get it. The way you get confidence is to just try things. Stop being scared. You're going to fail. That's okay. But tell yourself you can do it. You might not do it the first time. You might not do it the second time. You might not do it the 25th time. But if you keep trying, you'll do it. And as soon as you do it, you will have that confidence. You will have that faith in yourself. You will have that belief. And as soon as you believe in you, other people are going to believe in you. That's what the reality of it is. You have to believe in you. And the only way to do it is stop being scared and just try. And know that you're going to fail. It's okay. It's okay to fail. You only succeed if you've failed. Because if you haven't failed, you haven't tried. It's like my old foreman when I was framing houses used to tell me, if you're not messing up, you're not doing nothing. And that's true. I was learning how to build things. If I wasn't messing things up, I wasn't working. But I learned how to do it. Anyways, give me some feedback on this video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if there's anything that you would change. I'm open to suggestions at the moment. I'm still trying to figure all this out, but I'm really having fun, and I'm so glad you guys are on this journey with me. Thank you so much.